If your food delivery app ever says your driver has been replaced, stop everything you're doing. Because sometimes the replacement isn't a glitch. Sometimes it's someone who shouldn't know your name, your address, or what you just ordered. This is a true story from a woman named Danielle One that made her delete every delivery app she ever used. Danielle lived alone in a quiet apartment complex on the edge of town. She worked late nights at a hospital, so by the time she got home, cooking was the last thing on her mind. Like most of us, she relied on food delivery, especially after long shifts. One Thursday night, she ordered dinner around 10:30 p.m. Just a simple meal, nothing special. The app confirmed it, assigned a driver named Kevin, and said the order would arrive in 35 minutes. Normal, routine, nothing to worry about. But 10 minutes later, her phone buzzed. Your driver has been changed. A glitch, she thought. It happens. But the name caught her eye. Driver, unknown, no profile picture, no rating, no vehicle information. Just unknown. She frowned and tapped it, but the app wouldn't load details. Okay, weird. But she was exhausted and hungry, so she let it go. Another 10 minutes passed. Then the app announced, your delivery is approaching. She checked the live map. The dot wasn't coming from the restaurant's direction. It was coming from deep inside her neighborhood. That made her pause. But again, she was tired. Maybe the map was glitching. At 11:05 p.m., someone knocked at her door. Not too loud, not too soft. Just one knock, a deliberate one. Danielle grabbed her phone to check the app. The map froze. The driver info disappeared. Her order receipt went blank. What the hell? The knock came again, same slow, firm rhythm. She walked slowly toward the peephole. There was a man standing there, wearing a delivery jacket from the company. But something was off. The logo was outdated. The colors were wrong. The jacket looked old, like something from years ago. He wasn't holding a delivery bag. Instead, he held a plain brown paper bag. No labels, no branding. And his face, his eyes were wide, not in a friendly way, but in a way that felt too awake, too focused, too locked onto her door. He didn't look like someone delivering food. He looked like someone waiting for something. Danielle didn't open the door. Through the peephole, she said, "Hi, who are you delivering for?" The man smiled, a slow, unsettling smile. "I have your order," he said flatly. "From which company?" she asked. He paused, too long, as if he needed a moment to remember the lie. Then he said the name of the company, but mispronounced it. "No, thank you," Danielle replied. "I didn't order anything." "Yes," he whispered. "You did." A cold shiver crawled up her spine. She stepped back from the door. The man leaned closer to the peephole, so close all she could see was part of his cheek and one unblinking eye staring into the lens. "You should open," he said softly. "You don't want it to get cold." She grabbed her phone and called the real delivery company. A representative answered and immediately looked up her account. "Ma'am, your order was canceled due to a payment issue. It never left the restaurant. You shouldn't have any driver at your door." Danielle felt her blood turn cold. "There is someone at my door," she whispered. "Please do not open it," the representative said. At that moment, the knocking stopped. The hallway fell silent. She tiptoed back to the peephole. The man wasn't there. The corridor was empty. She exhaled deeply, but the relief lasted only seconds, because from the side window near her kitchen, she saw movement. A shadow moved past her window. Then another knock, this time from her back door. Slow, rhythmic, deliberate. Her apartment had 2 entrances. Very few people knew that. She dialed 911 immediately. While speaking to the operator, she crept into her bedroom and locked the door. The knocking continued, now faster. more impatient, more aggressive. The operator stayed on the line until police arrived. Danielle heard the pounding stop, then the sound of boots climbing the stairs to her unit. "Police, open up." She hurried to the front door and let them in. The officers did a full sweep of the building. What they found still gives her nightmares. Outside her back door, in the dirt, were footprints fresh, deep, and leading into the woods behind the complex. Next to the prints lay the plain brown paper bag he had been holding. Inside the bag was nothing, just a piece of paper. On it, written in shaky handwriting, "Next time, open the door." No fingerprints, no name, no camera footage, no record of a driver. He wasn't a glitch. He wasn't new. He wasn't confused. He was never from the company at all. Danielle moved out 2 weeks later, and she hasn't used the delivery app since.